Hey everybody, this is Brian Gormley with another edition of Where in Greater DC. I am a little dressed up today because I just got out of court. We were doing a foreclosure defense case and we've just settled that, so we're kind of excited actually. Got a reasonably good result for our homeowner who was really wanting a loan modification, so that was good stuff. And I wanted to touch base with you on foreclosure defense today because it is a very important component of advocacy for people who are in distress, and especially right now because foreclosures have ramped up substantially. We have confirmed this with multiple foreclosure mills in the DC-Baltimore area, and they are getting orders right and left. They are ramping up their staffs, double even from what it was a year ago. As we've been saying, prepare for the tidal wave because it's coming. Just about all of our files are getting notice of intention to forecloses and other orders to docket and so on throughout the foreclosure process. So, good time to take a minute to review the foreclosure defense strategies that you have if you are a homeowner or you are an advocate of a homeowner. By the way, this is Where in DC. We film all over the Greater DC-Baltimore area. First person to send the correct guess into support at Cornerstone Properties, homeinfo.com gets the free prize that we're giving away each week. We are looking for the general area that we're in right now, the building behind us. You can kind of see the sign. We actually bought a piano here and it is great. It's highly recommended. Come out here for some fun. You can strum away as much as you like, so definitely highly recommended. Rick and the gang over here are extremely friendly and personable, and you can get very, very good deals if you are in the market. So, okay, what we're talking about, foreclosure defense. The first thing to think about is what you're going to do if you get a 45-day notice. That's the notice of intent to foreclose. You got 45 days before the foreclosure firm can file an order to docket. Okay, at that point in time, get in touch with your servicer. There's not a whole lot more you can do other than tee up a short sale, tee up a loan modification, tee up whatever loss mitigation, deed in lieu, or whatever it is that you want to pursue. The next step is going to be the order to docket. Okay, that's when the foreclosure is clicking. The notice of intent to foreclose can be out there for years. We've seen it out there for a long time. But that order to docket means foreclosing bank is getting real serious about foreclosing. You've got 25 days at that point to request mediation. I recommend everyone exercise your mediation rights. Why? Because you get the lender in the same room as you. Typically, you're going to talk to a mediation rep and a foreclosure attorney, but at least you've got people who are a little bit higher up the food chain than your gatekeeper customer service reps. Okay, and they can facilitate your loss mitigation package. Also, it stalls the foreclosure because the lender can't foreclose while the mediation is pending. If you don't exercise that right after the 25 days, then the foreclosure can continue. Okay, so after the mediation is done, let's say there is an agreement, you're good to go. You can get a further postponement. If you come out of there without an agreement, and we've seen this more and more frequently lately, lenders are just not willing to agree to anything because they don't want to tie their hands. Then at that point, you have 15 days to file a motion to stay. Basically, it's an injunction in Maryland. Okay, and that's you probably want to think about doing that depending on where you are in the process. And that's what we did in this case that we just settled today. We took it out, and it took a long time for the judge to actually schedule a hearing. And then there were multiple hearings scheduled. It took actually a whole extra additional year until we settled. So that's a lot of time where someone's not paying rent, so to speak, that you have to work with to get, again, whatever it is you're working on done. At that point, if you can be successful in the motion to stay the sale, but it's not always going to be successful. You've got a very uphill battle to climb in Maryland. The case law is completely against you. But again, it's a stalling technique, and hopefully at that point you can do some sort of settlement like we did, and move on with life. So, unfortunately, if you can't, then you're looking at a foreclosure, and it is what it is. So that is kind of the legal gamut of foreclosure defense. There are a couple of very strong things that you can, weapons that you can employ, and in addition to your sort of general loss mitigation alternatives going through the loss-mint apartments. Support at Cornerstone Properties, homeinfo.com for our location. You get a free prize. Check out capitalshortsale.com for other free giveaways, including our next agent lunch. We do negotiate short sales for free for both agents and homeowners, so get in touch with us. Don't negotiate your own short sales. Don't. It's against the law in Maryland. I will catch you next week.